Hi, Grace United Methodist Church family of both Alamogordo and Tularosa. I wanted to take a moment and just share a brief message about what we are doing in the next couple weeks in response to the coronavirus. A few days ago, we committed to taking wise, caring, and compassionate action when it comes to the way that we as a church will continue to be in ministry amidst the growing COVID-19 pandemic. We also committed to continually evaluate the situation and make adjustments accordingly. Well, after a lot of prayer, consultation with many other clergy, and evaluating the statements and positions of government health officials, we've made the decision to cancel all church activities at both of our Alamogordo and Tularosa campuses, including Sunday morning worship gatherings in our sanctuaries, for the next 2 weeks, starting tomorrow, March 15th, and all the way through Saturday, March 28th. As we look at how we can both lovingly and compassionately care for our congregation and our entire Otero County community, I truly believe this is the prudent action that God is calling us to. So, for this Sunday, March 15th, and next Sunday, March 22nd, we'll be only offering an online worship experience using Facebook Live at 10 a.m. Again, that's Sunday, March 15th, Sunday, March 22nd, only an online worship experience on Facebook Live at 10 a.m. both of those Sundays. We will not be gathering at either of our facilities those days for worship. The cool news about Facebook Live is that anyone can watch the video, even if you don't have a Facebook account. So a little bit before 10 a.m. on this Sunday the 15th and next Sunday the 22nd, go to the link that will be in the description of this video and keep an eye out for the live video feed that will pop up. Again, you should be able to watch my live sermon from that link without a Facebook account. You may be asked a few times to join Facebook, but just hit the Not Now button or exit out of that window and you'll be able to continue watching. If for some reason you don't see a live video feed, just refresh your browser a few times and keep your eye on it. I promise it'll be there. Along with my sermon, I'll also be leading us through the attached worship at home guide that you'll see in a link in and around this video in its description or it's a post on Facebook. However you're seeing this video, you should be able to access that worship at home guide. I hope that with my sermon, along with this guide that we've developed for you, I hope even though we will be apart from each other, that we will each have a worshipful experience as we do so in spirit. All other church events and group gatherings, such as Sunday school classes, music groups, United Methodist Women, all of our community groups, etc., they are officially canceled for March 15th through the 28th. Early in the week, on March 23rd or the 24th, I want you to keep an eye out for more communication from us on if we're going to be able to get back to our normal operating schedule starting on Sunday the 29th. This is our goal, and this is what we're hoping and praying for. But we can only do that, and we will only do that, if we're confident that we can keep our congregation safe and that we won't be contributing to any community spread of COVID-19 or the coronavirus in our community. Our church staff will continue to work throughout these 2 weeks. However, to control in and out traffic in our building and to ensure that we're able to get our facilities as clean as possible, all doors into the buildings will be locked at all times. We're asking everyone to stay away from the facilities unless you have contacted a staff person personally, by phone or by email, and that they have agreed to let you in. We cannot encourage this enough. Please help us to do our best to mitigate this pandemic by practicing good social distancing in your own life, which includes refraining from coming onto church property as much as possible. To continue to care for and share compassion with our community, we will continue to offer both our food pantries at both of our Alamogordo and Tularosa campus at their scheduled times. And we will also offer our shared table Saturday meal during this time as well. However, extra precautions are being made, such as moving to a curbside grab and go model so that we aren't gathering large groups of people inside our buildings. I want to personally thank each of you for your patience with me and with our church as we've sought the most loving and compassionate steps forward as we all find ourselves in unknown territory as a church, as a community, as a nation, and as a world. Please keep your church family and your community in your prayers. And please don't hesitate to reach out to me personally. You can reach me at email, kelly.mcquaig@gmail.com, kelly.mccuaig@gmail.com. You can find me on Facebook. However you already know how to get a hold of me, please, I encourage you to do so during this time. If you're needing prayer, if you're needing a little care, or just a little conversation. We may need to be flexible and creative in the way that we fellowship with each other during these next 2 weeks, but I'm confident that we can do it. In this time of uncertainty, let me close by pointing us back to where God has led us and continues to lead us during the season of Lent as we head to the cross with Christ. Never forget God's call on your life to imitate Jesus. I want you to imagine how afraid and how anxious Christ must have felt that last week of his life before the cross. We see this fear and this anxiety in the garden when Christ is praying and calling out to God, asking to be saved from the cross and literally sweating drops of blood. Your God, your Lord, your Jesus knows anxiety. He knows fear. He knows what it's like to look into the face of the unknown, yet he walked through it all anyway because he had the faith and the trust that, best of all, his Father was with him. So too is our God with us, church. So in this time of heightened anxieties, find someone to pray for and pray for them. Find someone to care for and care for them. Find someone to share hope and light and life and love with and share it with them. Be Jesus to someone and be the hope that this world so desperately needs. As always, I am humbled and blessed to be your pastor. And I just want to encourage you one last time, through it all, best of all, God is with us. Hope to see you.